Hello. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. It is January 18th on a Sunday. I've got some allergies going on. Nothing too terrible, just like, yeah, making me feel really groggy. Just a change, not too terrible though. It is why I look very swollen in the face at the moment, which is not an unusual thing really, but I can feel it right now. It is a pretty decent day weather-wise. I'm really happy to have windshield wipers in my vehicle. Nothing too exciting going on at the moment. Just came outside to get some light. Some fresh air, even though I'm smoking. Yep. It is a quiet day. Not too long, I'm about to get some of these vehicles moved around. That's what I'm doing this week, but starting today, so that'll be nice. It's actually kind of bothering me. I can't wait to get these cars out of my driveway. I'm like, really don't like my house or my stuff being messy. Really don't like it. I can handle it, but that is totally a thing that I've had to deal with for 20 years. Like I said before in my videos, I do not have OCD, but it's definitely been put to the test. But my mind is, and who I am as a person is, I am really a neat freak, and it's hard to deal with, but I'm also a very patient person, so I just have a lot of joy when things are clean, you know, and have to wait, you know, patiently for times that I can push all that together. So I once had a doctor ask me, they're like, does that bother you? I was like, no, not really. Like, you know, they were talking about like a crooked picture on the wall. I was like, it's not my problem. I was like, it's not really like that. It's like, it's more like, I just like things to be clean. Like really clean. So, you know, my surroundings, environments, and it's more about when I know when like things aren't supposed to be like that, or you know, when things are going to change, and it's like, okay, I'm a patient person, but like all that thoughts and feelings are in there. Not too interesting, but you know, look at the siding on the house that's across the street. There it is. You can kind of see it. It's back behind me. And it's this tan, kind of a tan eggshell color. And sometimes when I look at it, it looks pink. I really like it. It's a very pretty soft color, but I swear it looks pink. Sometimes gray looks purple to me, so it depends on the texture of whatever it's painted on too. And of course there's subtle, very subtle differences between the colors, but there is definitely a shade of tan that yeah, I guess we could say tan, that some people use on their houses that makes it look pink. I think that's interesting. Taking a bit of a breather this weekend. Probably around 4 or 5, I got to work on some schoolwork and do some studying and reading through things. Have to work on that for about 5 or 6 hours, and it makes me nervous, but it is that day on Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays. Really, Sundays is the day that I have. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I have to turn in one of my assignments each week. So that's the thing. Also, I have to. Tomorrow's a holiday. This Monday, and then just so I'm not alone in it. Tuesday, I have to have some work done on this car. It needs a tune-up, so I gotta go get that done. And I'm, obviously gonna go ahead and have that done because I need the vehicle. So gotta do that quick. I'll be here at the house for probably. I hope they can do it quick. You can never tell what's going on at mechanic places. So that is difficult situation. Well, it's frustrating. I mean, it's not too bad. I knew I'd have to do it when I got the car, but I'm like, ooh, I just can't wait for this to be over. I hope everything goes okay. It makes me nervous because of the car situation in the last 2 years. Hell, it makes me nervous because of the car situation for my entire life. So it's always been a situation where people, like me being alone and relying on vehicles, like that's not this situation, but then people being like much more not being able to make me feel safe like without a car, that kind of thing. So when I've had it worked on, can't wait to get the Saturn out of the driveway. That's gonna be a fiasco. But in about a week, I'll know, I'll have everything. By next Sunday, I'll have everything more organized. I think I'm gonna do some resting this week. Not just because I have to, but I think this is a good week to do that. Not literal sleeping, but just keeping to myself. So, but yeah. Also, I have to get out and pick up the cigarette butts that are in my yard. Ooh, my face is a little swollen. It is because of the blood pressure anti-anxiety medicine that I've been taking. See, when I first started taking blood pressure, like I took a blood pressure medicine for, not last year, but now the year before in 2024, I took it for like 8 months. And when I first started taking it, my legs started swelling up. I was like, that's weird. And then the next year, when I was coming off the medications and stuff, I noticed that my face was swelling, and all last year it was swelling off and on. Sorry, this isn't super interesting. Man, my lips are really pale. anyways, yep. Me in my yellow sunshine jacket, trying to stay warm and stay positive and happy and such. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend, and I hope everybody has a great start to this coming week.